Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 15th. Yes, I'm doing this in the morning because I didn't do it last night. We do have Extreme Rules results to do. The pay-per-view was kind of good. It was okay, and then the ending got stupid. But, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to that, I know I didn't do a Fight for Fallen pay-per-view results. I might do that tonight. I still have to watch it. I didn't get to watch it because Gremlin 13 was here. If you guys didn't notice, on the last video I uploaded yesterday, he was here and we were having fun. We were playing around. So I didn't get to do any of the results for Extreme Rules or watch Fight for Fallen or do the results. So I'm going to do the results maybe tonight when I finish watching it and see what happens. All that's going to happen, alright? But right now, let's talk about Extreme Rules that happened last night. Because there's a lot. We had title changes, and we had some dumb things that happened in title matches. And there was some boring matches, alright? There was some boring matches happening. Let's talk about the pre-show. The pre-show, we had an Intercontinental Championship match. And I won this bet. And I will tell you guys how. I know I don't have my title with me because it's the morning. I can't think in the morning. But right now, we got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. I chose Shinsuke. That's the biggest risk because who's Shinsuke? I call him the Michael Jackson. The things that he wears, he looks like he's Michael Jackson. But ladies and gentlemen, this was a decent match. It was very okay. It was okay. It was like SmackDown Live. It was okay. But the winner of that match was Shinsuke Nakamura. The new Intercontinental Champion is Shinsuke Nakamura. He did a King Sosa behind Mr. Finn Balor, behind at the back of his head. And then he did another one to end it. And 1, 2, 3, Shinsuke is now your Intercontinental Champion. He's going to be the Grand Slam champion. I don't think nobody wants to be partners with the guy, but he's the Intercontinental champion now. Good job for him. Then we had Drew Gulak champion versus Tony Nese for the Cruiserweight Championship. I like the high flyers, and yeah, Tony Nese is like a high flyer, but I don't like Tony Nese. But I chose Drew Gulak, and the winner of that match, and still your Cruiserweight champion, was Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak won the match. I forgot how he won it. I really don't, because I wasn't paying attention to the match. But yeah, because I'm not a fan of any of these two guys. So Drew Gulak got the win, and he's still the Cruiserweight champion. And then you shouldn't put this match first, because now everybody just got tired because it's a bunch of old people with two fresh guys in the match. So we had The Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre no-holds bar match. There was no weapons used. No weapons at all. Well, technically there was, because Elias came out and attacked Undertaker with a guitar. And then they put Undertaker through a announce table, and then all this stuff happened, and then the winner of that match was Roman Reigns and The Undertaker because Shane did not get he got tombstone. Undertaker couldn't do the tombstone. He couldn't lift up Shane McMahon. It's stupid. I'm sorry, but it is stupid. Then we had the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder champions versus the Usos for the Raw Tag Team titles. I chose the Usos. I thought Usos was gonna win, but they didn't. The Revival won with a Shatter Machine, and 1, 2, 3, they retained. It was a pretty decent match. It was decent. I like the Usos. The Revival was a good tag team. Don't put them in a singles match. They were good. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match was the Revival. Then we have Alice Black versus Cesaro. This was a good match. I enjoyed it, but I don't know how it ended because it's the morning. My brain is not really fresh. I'm just trying to remember what happened. The ending, I can't stop thinking about it. Aleister Black versus Cesaro. Aleister Black looks like he got the win. I believe he got the black mass onto Cesaro. Who's going to choose Cesaro over a debut guy like Aleister Black? Then we have Bayley versus Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. Gremlin 13 was upset about this, how the ending happened, because I didn't understand it either. But it was a decent match. Bayley was just getting her butt kicked and all that stuff and blah blah blah. She got kicked in she got hurt a lot. And then Alexa Bliss tried to do the Twisted Bliss? I think that's what I call it, right? I forgot what it's called. She did her finisher. She Miss Bayley put her legs up. She got hurt. Alexa Bliss got her on her stomach. She tagged Nikki Cross. She rolled out. And then Nikki Cross got taken down. And then Bayley went for a Macho Man elbow drop off the top rope. And she got the win. I thought her finisher was a Bayley to belly suplex. Not the elbow. Blech. Then we have Braun Strowman. Bayley won the title. She retained the title. I chose Bayley. Gorilla 13 chose Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. We have Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley in the last man standing match. This was all over the place. It was in the construction stand where all the t-shirts is. You can't get your t-shirts because they broke it. This was in the audience. These guys were just punching and punching. There was no moves. It was a brawl. And like you're showing at the end of it, they went up top the stairwell. And then there was a balcony that has a door for the fans. Don't go in there. And then Braun Strowman just kicked it, and then he did a power slam off it. Yes, there was padding because you don't want it's cement. You don't want Bobby Lashley or Braun Strowman to get killed. So yeah, they did it inside that thing, and then the referee couldn't see because it was a big giant box that they were in. The referee couldn't see. He didn't know is anyone up. So he was still counting and counting and counting until Braun Strowman broke through the wall and he came out and he won the match. He's like the Terminator, a big giant one. Then we have the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I don't know why this happened, but it happened. We had the New Day versus Bryan and Rowan versus the Heavy Machinery for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. It was a decent match. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was the New Day. Big E and Xavier Woods doing the Midnight Hour on to Daniel Bryan. I did hear the rumor that Daniel Bryan is going to be a part-timer, just like Brock Lesnar. I don't think he's going to win championships. He's going to be a part-timer to help the younger guys. That's what I heard on a podcast. So, I don't know if it's true, but looks like it's true because he lost that title. He lost the tag team titles to New Day. It was a decent match. I enjoyed it. I choose Rowan and Bryan to retain, but I'm guessing the New Day somehow got the win. They got the Midnight Hour on them. Then we had AJ Styles versus Ricochet for the United States Championship. I thought Ricochet was going to win it. Gorilla 13 got AJ Styles. AJ Styles is the new champion. He didn't do it on his own because Gallows and Anderson came and they attacked Ricochet before the match when Ricochet was doing his flippy-doo like a Superman. And then they attacked him before the bell, and then at the end, they attacked him again. They helped AJ to go under the ropes. And then Ricochet was going to go do his 630. The Gallows knocked him down, and he's like this, and then AJ Styles did a Styles Clash off the turnbuckle backwards. He didn't do it like, he wasn't in front, and he wasn't looking at the mat, and Ricochet was here. Ricochet was looking right at the turnbuckle, and then he jumped backwards and did a flop, and he did it. And AJ Styles, I believe AJ Styles is a 3-time United States champion, I believe. Then we have Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler in the shortest match. I was shocked this happened. I was like, oh my god. So, the entrance happened, and then they were bad-talking each other, and then Dolph Ziggler slapped Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens did a stunner, and 1, 2, 3, Kevin Owens won the match. Thank God I chose Kevin Owens. Griffin 13 had his trade, so he did Kevin Owens. And it was 17 seconds that this match was happening. 17 seconds, guys. And the winner of that match was Kevin Owens. And so Kevin Owens says a lot of things about Shane McMahon. He wants to say all these stuff. That too much TV time for Shane McMahon. There's not enough for the younger talents. Yep, it's true. Then we have Kofi Kingston versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship. This is how I won. because I choose Kingston and Gremlin 13 chose Samoa Joe. And ladies and gentlemen, Samoa Joe wasn't really doing a good thing because he was attacking. Because if you remember, Kofi Kingston stuck the middle finger at Samoa Joe on SmackDown Live because he wanted a handshake, and Kofi Kingston said, "Nope, I can't do it because YouTube." But ladies and gentlemen, Kofi Kingston stuck the middle finger at him, and then that's what Samoa Joe targeted. He targeted the middle finger. But isn't it Kofi Kingston's finisher, the Trouble in Paradise? Why do you attack his leg? So Kofi Kingston won by out of nowhere. He did a Trouble in Paradise and got the win. The New Day, all three, has titles. I'm not going to say they have gold because it's not gold. The tag team titles is silver, not gold. Dummies. Then we had the Extreme Rules match, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus Evans and Corbin. This was a decent match. It was pretty good. We saw tables, we saw candlesticks, we saw chairs, and we saw Becky Lynch get end of days by Baron Corbin. Gremlin 13 called it. It happened. Ladies and gentlemen, Becky Lynch got end of days by Baron Corbin, and then Seth Rollins went nuts and started whacking him with the dang candlesticks because that's his girlfriend. Whacking, 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 and then he did 3 curb stomps onto Baron Corbin to win and retain both titles, the Raw Women's title and the Universal title, until we heard the beast. He comes out, he cashes in, he wins the Universal title by doing the F5. Well, he attacked him before. He did a German suplex before he came in the ring, and he did it. And then they cashed in. Paul Heyman said he's cashing in. And then an F5, 1, 2, 3. Part-timer wins the title again. Why? Why? Again, why? Why do we have to see Brock Lesnar again? I know it's almost SummerSlam, but does he really have to be a champion at SummerSlam? Does it really? Me and Gremlin 13 got really angry about that because we don't like Brock Lesnar and we're not going to see the Universal title for a while. Maybe before SummerSlam, maybe on SummerSlam. We don't know because Brock Lesnar doesn't show up. He's a part-timer. Why? Why do we get him? I hate him. I don't like this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed the Extreme Rules, tell me what you guys think about it in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tonight for Fight for the Fallen pay-per-view for AEW. I know it's 2 days late, but ladies and gentlemen, now I have time to watch it. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye.